Welcome to the 19th episode of Beyond Retirement Learning Series. My name is Susan Graham, and I have a business called Senior Edge Legal, where we help seniors create a safe, independent, and financially secure future. Today's topic is 3 must-have safety nets for those who have memory issues. And my goal is to give you information so you have a secure future. We also have free legal forms that you can download from our website if you choose to. And lastly, at the end, I'll show you how you can meet with me if that's something you'd want to do. Just complete the evaluation at the bottom of your screen anytime, either during or after this episode. So today I'm going to talk about the 3 must-have safety nets for those with memory issues. Well, let's start off with what really is a memory issue. Is it just you forgot your keys or you forgot the name of someone? No, it's much broader than that. It's that you lose the ability to have language. You lose the ability to focus, or your judgment is poor. Let me give you an example. I have a dear friend of mine I've had for over 20 years. He called me last summer at lunchtime when I was home making soup. And he said, "Susan, I can't find my car." I knew he was going down, but I didn't realize he was having that kind of difficulty. I told him to stop at the nearest street corner and tell me the name of the sign, the 2 signs there. And I asked him to hold on to that sign until I came to get him. And it was a part of town he had not really been in before. He'd parked his car and thought he just wanted to walk around just to see what the neighborhood looked like, and he forgot where he parked his car. And now he's close to needing to be in an institution or having 24-hour caregivers watching over him. That's what I'm talking about, memory issues. You're really starting to have some pretty big gaps in your ability to function on a daily basis in a manner that's safe for you and those around you. So what's the first safety net? The first safety net is healthcare. If you can't, or the person with the memory issue cannot communicate effectively about your needs, who is the person or persons that you want to rely to do that? Could be a spouse or a child or a good friend. And if you don't have anyone, that's all right. There are professionals in this community and pretty much every community who will step up and do that for you. Of course, the professionals charge a fee, but no matter, it doesn't matter. You want somebody there to be an advocate for you when you can't communicate effectively about your health care wishes. So that's the first step. Who's going to be your agent? And then if you're using regular people, you need a backup in case that first person is not available. Sometimes people include a third backup. Those forms are available on our website. They're also available for free on the Idaho Legal Aid website. The next thing you need to decide is who is going to be able to sign checks and do modest business on your behalf if you can't do that. These need to be trusted persons because you give them pretty broad powers and they have the right to actually take all your money and leave town, so you don't want that to happen. That's not legal, but you know what? Once they take all your money and leave town, usually that means they don't have money of their own, so chasing around after them, they've usually spent it before anybody catches up with them. Again, you have a first and an alternate person. We too have those forms on our website, or Idaho Legal Aid has those forms as well. Who do you give these documents to? You need to give the health power of attorney and living will. Those are 2 documents combined. The living will says, how do you want to be treated if you are terminally ill? Basically, when you're knocking at heaven's gate. The doctors can't do anything. They're out of their bag of tricks. That's the living will section. And then our legislature combined 2 documents, so they combined the health power of attorney with the living will, and that says who your agents are. You need to give a copy of the health documents to the people you've listed as your agents, and also give a copy to your doctor. The financial power of attorney you also need to give to the people you've nominated to step up on your behalf to pay your bills and do other business things on your behalf. Now that document, the financial power of attorney, needs to be signed in front of a notary public. The health documents do not, just need your signature. The third safety net is have a daily contact with the same one person. I call it a daily call, but in today's world, that could be an email, a text message, or you could call and let the phone ring 2 times at 10 in the morning, or you could leave a message with someone that says, even as bluntly, hello, I'm alive today, goodbye. Or you can actually talk to them, but make it the same one person. Because if you should live alone and you have some memory issues, you could fall. You could fall over nothing. I mean, I've tripped on the sidewalk and I've said to myself, what did I trip over? And there was nothing there. So you need to make this daily call or contact with the same one person. Because if they don't hear from you, then they need to know to step up and contact the appropriate people to see how you're doing. Again, it could be you just were feeling terrible, you got the flu, you really can't get out of bed to answer the phone or deal with that regular contact. So that gives you the peace of mind, and it gives the people that are concerned about you the peace of mind that you won't be lying on the floor for a few days. One last part of safety nets. I said there are 3 critical ones, and I've just identified those for you. But the next best thing is to have a written estate plan, a will or a trust that discusses who's going to handle things for you when you're gone, and also how are your assets going to be distributed. So in summary, the 3 must-have safety nets for anyone with memory issues, the beginning of memory issues, is to have a health power of attorney, a financial power of attorney, and have a daily call or contact with the same one person every day so that you know that somebody will step up and come forward if you have a need for help. Now, the next topic is going to be, when I discuss it in the 20th episode, is if someone dies at home, what do you do? I appreciate you listening to this episode today, and I encourage you to fill out that evaluation form at the bottom of your screen. There are a number of reasons. One, because I've done this for a long time, if you would critique me and give me suggested topics to address, I'd be happy to do that. That's very helpful to me. In addition, if you want those free legal forms, it will tell you how to access them. And lastly, if you feel you'd like to visit with me about your own circumstances, indicate that, and someone from my office will contact you to see if we are a potential good fit. Thank you very much.